Hey everyone, welcome to the biggest fifth wheel that we have at this entire dealership. This is the new 2026 Salem Hemisphere 380 WDR. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Alright guys, so welcome in. This camper is, like I said at the beginning, massive. It is just under 43 feet long, 42 feet 10 inches to be exact. This camper does have 3 slide outs, which is nice, and it's obviously not the most that we've seen, but the fact that there are only 3, it does save you some money. So first thing I'll kind of highlight is this has like a magnet attachment down there, so that is nice. It does sit snug and secure right there, so when you're driving it doesn't flop around, and as you can bring it up to fit more seating there as well. We do have this nice little desk here, which as you can see has our tripod on it, so it's good for setting camera equipment out. Here's the pantry. And then we do have some nice seating over here as well. We have the reclining theater seats right here, and then we also do have this nice double sofa, as well as a lot of storage up here. Kind of take a peek as to what that is like. And then over here we have the TV, and then we also have this 36-inch fireplace down below. And this TV does kind of pop out here, so you do get a lot of extra storage back there that you may not even need, but what is nice is it is there, and that TV kind of magnetizes back into place. And now let's take a look at this fridge. This fridge is pretty sweet. I don't know if you guys can see some buttons right here, and it does pop up. Pretty sweet little gadgets that they have right there. And then here's kind of what the inside of the fridge looks like. And then your freezer here is pretty interesting because it is built just like a little mini style fridge, I guess. And then this is a residential oven as well as a 4-burner cooktop. I don't know if you can see, but right there you can fit a turkey in there. So if your Thanksgiving is just around the corner, so if you're wanting to make some pretty cool meals, this is definitely a great fifth wheel for you. Now, one thing I do want to kind of highlight in this that you don't see and is not very common in most campers, and I've seen bigger dishwashers, but this camper does have a dishwasher right down there. Pretty sweet. Most campers do not have that, but you can see it does have, it's pretty small, but it is a dishwasher, and you don't see that every day on campers, so that's pretty sweet. And then we've also got this nice sink here. It does have a bunch of dials, fancy sink and everything there. Definitely a higher quality sink than you're gonna find in most fifth wheels. Here we've got storage as well. Some more storage here too. So yeah, that kind of covers this rear living here. Yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. So let's go ahead and hit the laundry room, guys. And yes, this does have a laundry room. It is 1.5 bath. I believe this camper does sleep 4 as well. But look at all this counter space to fold clothes. Still have a window to kind of have some views as well. Like I said, sink, it is a half bath. bunch of storage up here. And then look at this. This is something that is pretty new. I mean, that's why you guys got to come in and see this, because this is a real piece of wood and it is big. It looks like, I mean, it just looks like it came from like an old like barn or something like that. But it's also got this hanger here for clothes or towels or whatever you want to put. And then this is a nice little sliding door here that pops up here, and then it does slide. And it doesn't have that normal camper sliding door feel. It actually has a nicer feel, but you can also kind of see the rollers that it's on and everything right there. So let's head up here into the bedroom. So this bedroom, I will say, it is, if you go into most Salem Hemispheres, this is kind of typical for what your bedroom's going to look like. You do get a decent, nice amount of kind of that accent lighting and stuff. You get it up there kind of towards the top, and then right behind the bed, kind of back frame and everything. And then over here, you got a little like booth for getting ready over here. And then also here's some drawers and stuff for clothes and whatever you want. But what I do want to say about this camper is kind of this bathroom and closet setup. You know, most of the closets are going to kind of include the washer and dryer, whereas in this one you do get your own laundry room, so you're not losing space in the closet from the washer and dryer. But yeah, this bathroom is massive. I mean, look at all this. So you get that, which is nice. You put toothbrushes or something like that in there, but you get all this, you just get all that drawer space. I mean, and it's the double vanity, and it's not a small double vanity, which is cool. And then you get that massive mirror, and here's gonna be your pretty typical foot flush toilet. But then you also get a nice size shower as well, with this kind of prop down seating option. And then here we have the closet, which once again, I mean, just more drawer space, which is pretty sweet. There's your nice little hamper for dirty clothes. Then you get drawers. Then you get some shelving space in here. And as you can see, I mean, there's screws and bolts and stuff for that, for, you know, putting these pieces kind of however you want. You know, if you want to put shoes in there or hats or something else, you can organize that exactly how you want. And then we also have the bar for your clothes that can hang from it. It goes all the way around, which is pretty sweet. You get a lot of space. And then honestly, what is cool is you have kind of this right here, but this could be a spot for like getting ready as well. You know, you could put shoes underneath it, take a seat, put your shoes on, stuff like that. It's just, I just love this floor plan. And on a lot of these newer style fifth wheels, they've expanded the kind of upstairs portion or higher level portion. It's a lot longer now. And what is great about that is once we hit the outside, you will see all the extra storage that you get below it as well. Something else to note is the height of this camper. So the exterior height is 96 inches, which comes out to 8 feet. By the way, here's my little cheat sheet, but there is 2 awnings on this camper. You're gonna get one on this slide, and then obviously one right through here. So yeah, let's go ahead. Enough talking about the outside. Let's actually go and step outside and take a look. All right guys, we are now on the outside of this unit. Let's go ahead, take a look and see what's behind here. So there's gonna be your spare tire, your batteries as well, and a little bit of storage space if you need it. But I'll be honest guys, I don't think you're gonna need the extra storage space in the front there. So here we've got the electric auto leveling system. Here's gonna be your control panel for your solar amp as well, and then your battery disconnect. And look at just all this storage. So this is why they kind of extend that, you know, upper level, is just so you can get all of this storage. And then obviously this opens as well, so you can get access to that storage. Let's go around to the other side real quick. And here's your hitch as well. So here's going to be your double propane tanks. Usually they'll keep one on one side, one on the other side, but on this 380 they put both of them on the same side. So let's take a look. This is nice because this is like a little garage door kind of style opening here. So here's going to be a lot of your hookups here. Does also have an outdoor shower hookup there, and then obviously more access to that storage space. So here's going to be one of your large slide outs. Here's going to be the slide out for the bedroom. And then let's take a look right here. So yeah, we've got some access here. So this would be the dishwasher from inside the kitchen area, and your black tank flush. Right here, a little more storage space. Not too much height to it, but just gives you a little bit of extra storage space. I mean, you could even fit a cooler in there, something, if you're planning on going somewhere at the campground. So yeah, and then we also have a kind of ladder receiver up there as well right here. So that's made for the on-the-go ladder. Let's see right here. And then this is going to be prepped up here for your 3-point camera system by Furrion. If you wanted it, it just has a little prep there for it as well. And then you do have that hitch receiver as well here at the back. And then here is your other large slide out, the one with the awning, 11.5 feet I believe for this awning. And then you do have these nice JBL speakers, which is great. Ugh. Tight squeeze, guys, tight squeeze there. Almost got my head taken off by this door. But yeah, so what's cool about how they kind of set this up is if you've got, you know, your outside kind of patio set up with your outdoor rug and everything, and you're watching, just to mention it, since a lot of people go camping on the weekends, it's college football and NFL's in season. So if you're watching those games outside here, you've got the TV, but you've also got the speakers right here, right at it. So this is a nice setup, a better setup than what you normally would get. And yeah, it's right at that kind of height level. You know, these sit about, I'd say about 4.5 feet up. So it's right at that kind of seating level where your head would be. So you're gonna get great sound for that. And then, so yeah, so it's got a 380 WDR, but this Hyperlight, kind of like Illuma structure, vacuum bonded stuff, that you can kind of get a glimpse of here in this storage here, kind of up here. And it's very strong, but it also helps you kind of save weight. And this camper, I believe, is a little over 13,000 pounds. But yeah, you're gonna have your LP quick connect here as well. So yeah, guys, that about covers it. I forgot to mention this. This is kind of like a tether here, and it's made for having your dogs out, and it is right under the awning as well, which is great. So your friendly pets can get some shading as well. So yeah, guys, that is probably gonna cover it here at Stellhorn RV with the 380 WDR. Guys, if you're interested, come by, let's take a look. Yeah, or I will have the link for this camper down below in the description as well, so feel free to take a look there. And guys, thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.